Rodeo is a dying sport. Whether it's barrel racing, team roping, calf roping, saddle bronc riding, or bull riding, each event in itself has a fan base. Well, that fan base is dwindling. It's dwindling to the extremes. Why is it that we no longer have the fans come support us? Why is it that not more people want to go see a rodeo when it comes into town? Well, one answer is the modern marvels. In today's 21st century, we have movie theaters, we have rock concerts, we have the local malls, we have television. Well, these things draw away from rodeo. When a teenager wants to go to a rock concert or wants to go shopping at the mall or a date at the movies, rodeo goes out the door. Well, one thing you can't get from these 21st century modern marvels is a sense of history. Rodeo truly preserves history. Starting in the 1800s, the first known rodeo with money, was located in Pecos, Texas. Now, rodeo started off in the 1800s by local cowboys gathered together, making bets with each other. I bet you can't ride that bull. I bet you can't ride that horse, and etc. So what they do, they strap on a saddle and get the deed done. It became some local entertainment at first. Then some money got thrown on it, and it became a jackpot. And from that jackpot, bloomed the first rodeo in Pecos, Texas. My great-grandfather, Thaddeus Souter, is the first world champion saddle bronc rider. I'm proud of that. And that's history that you can't get from a movie theater or from shopping at the mall. Now, in today's struggling economy, I can understand why you might not want to pay a ticket price to go see a rodeo when you can stay home and watch TV. Some rodeos are even televised. But the experience of the show is worth every penny. No one can predict what's going to happen, whether it's in the barrel racing or the team roping or the bull riding. Now, generally, bull riding is a little more exciting, but each event has its fans, and those fans will travel to go see that. But not so much anymore. Now, even in today's economy, with the fuel prices going up and the cost of living going up daily, these cowboys and these cowgirls are out on the road 24/7, making rodeo from town to town, trying to make a living. They're living their dream. And that's part of the American dream, is being able to do that. But they can't go from town to town living from rodeo to rodeo when there's not enough fans to make the pot worth it. The jackpot for each rodeo consists of the entry fees from each contestant and a percentage of the crowd, the ticket sales. Well, as you can imagine, when the ticket sales go down, when the fans don't show up, there's not enough money put in the pot to make it worth it. A cowboy will drive 500 miles to go to a bull riding or a rodeo in general and not be able to make enough money to put fuel in his truck. How can we live like that? Many contestants have thrown the towel in. They've given up on the dream and they've gone back to working the 8-to-5 job. We can't let our dream die. Why should we put aside our legacy when there's no need to? Come out and see a rodeo, whether you're a first-time spectator or a repeat fan, whether it's turning on the television to find a rodeo. It's worth it. You'll get more out of it than you would going to the mall. Kids dream of being a cowboy or being a cowgirl since they're little. I want to be a cowboy. I want to be a cowgirl. Well, let's embrace those dreams. Take your kids, take your friends, take your family, and go see a rodeo. Most towns have a rodeo come in town at least once a year, whether that's the PRCA, the Pro Rodeo Cowboys Association, or whether it's just an amateur show, or even a high school rodeo. Sometimes you can even find gymkhanas with junior rodeos. Take the kids out and let them see that. Take the family out. It's something new, something exciting, and something fun. Good, wholesome family time that everyone can enjoy. So, for the sake of our kids, for the sake of the rodeo contestants, and coming and looking at this as not only a contestant, a stock contractor, but as a rodeo producer, I understand every aspect of it. And I can understand that sometimes weather conditions aren't perfect, and ticket prices may be steep. But I also know that cowboys will do anything. Rain, snow, sleet, or hail, they're out there and they're going to ride. So support the Cowboys. Support that American dream. Let's embrace the dreams of our future. The future generations to come who, maybe if it's a phase, or maybe they really do want to be Cowboys. Take them and see a show. Let's build up our fan base again. Bring the crowd in, whether you invite people from your school, from your work. Bring the crowd and support the rodeo so rodeo doesn't die off. Because rodeo is indeed a dying sport.